Check, check, check.
The audio of Marie McCormick on the Today Show is pretty great.
Great.
It's
Have you heard it long?
I haven't heard it
There's
yet.
a full 9 minutes of it, so I'm just going to cut out some nice facts.
Here you go, Marsha. The highlights are syphilis,
Syphilis.
almost doing Greg Brady in the pool, and then
And the 3 days, been up 3 days on drugs. The guy
when she was supposed to go try out for the Marsha Brady, the Brady Brides,
Brady Brides, yeah.
and so her agent had to break in the house and throw clothes on her.
No,
and,
take her clothes off.
Yeah, she says rip her clothes off.
Rip her clothes off, throw her in the shower.
Yeah, so she went to the audition totally high. But when you're auditioning for Marsha Brady, aren't you going to get the role?
See, it's been people call you Marsha Brady.
They all started rumors about each other, about how they all used to have sex and make out. She thought it would be funny to create a rumor that she used to make out with Jan. So
she started that rumor?
She's the one that started the rumor.
Because we all remember we were trying to get Jan Brady on to
It's
talk
in that.
about.
It's in that interview, and her name's Eve Plum,
Eve Plum.
and she has not talked to her since then. And she said growing up they were very best friends, and now she won't talk to her.
Lesson learned. Right?
Lesson learned.
Mailbag. Let's talk about other stories that we like. There's some funny News as We See It stories that I really like this. There was a fat guy, who he was on death row and he was supposed to be killed. He was 267 pounds, and he said that him being fat made lethal injection inhumane, and I think that's kind of an amusing story.
Killed him.
Yeah, they still killed him. Yeah.
I think going through sound is good, political sound, if it's really compelling sound or we can riff.
Well, I'll give you an example. So here's some compelling political sound. Remember the guy who got whacked out of the Senate for sending text messages to page boys, right?
Yep.
Now, the guy who replaced him, have you heard that sound?
Right, I haven't heard the sound, I've heard the story.
What's that?
I said I have heard the story.
That is...
So that's great sound. If there's sound of that guy talking, that would be great sound.
You work at my pleasure.
I heard that.
You work at my pleasure. And by the way, make sure you're at my office at 12:30 to pleasure me. It's unbelievable.
I think this is a wonderful opportunity for you guys to not just riff on it, but also, like you were saying, put yourselves in that situation. If you're a powerful man and you have the ability, would you do it? I really love our new office. Jamie, I'm locked out.
I heard a rumor about some tuna in the studio.
Yeah. What did you hear?
I heard that some people weren't too pleased.
Run and done. But, yeah, because I had some tuna fish, and instead of putting mayo in it, like I normally do, I wanted to try and be a little bit, more healthier. So I made some tuna, I put some onion in it, because I didn't have any carrots that I usually put in. So I put in some tomatoes as well, and I put in some little blocks of cheese. And so I figured, why not heat it up, because it would be kind of like a tuna melt, and tuna melts are delicious, generally. But so I heated it up and brought it in the studio, and they were just like, this smells like crap, so yeah. And it really didn't taste that great either. I think I kind of got a bellyache a little later on. Just slightly.
So not going to do that again?
No, but I brought some tuna today, but I'm going to leave it cold. And I put mayo in it, and onion, and tomato. So, it should be okay.
Check, check, check. 1, 2, check, check.